too quick. Let's get it. Stop talking. One way, my way, my way, my way. Rock, rock, rock.
Don't make me rap, you get your talking out my face. It's in my mind, winning is in my DNA. I gotta get it, I don't know no other way. Get out my way.
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way, you should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want. You should get out of my way, get your talking face out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way.
Just a little ways east from the nation's political arena, we're in a much different type of arena here. Northwest Stadium in Landover, Maryland. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Denver Broncos and the Washington Commanders. Tanner Brown ready to get this one going. And we're off and running from Landover. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Go! Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready?
This is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt, and it for the first time. And he's brought down by a collective effort there, only 1 yard on the carry.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Ready,
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Firing quickly out of line, Daniels. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's good for a Washington first down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
come on, set, six, cut.
They go inside give to Krosky-Merritt. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He skids down inside the 35-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Broncos, go!
Daniels setting up the play action. It's caught. This is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Ready up!
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Here we go, set! 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready, ready?
Krosky-Merritt gets it from the gun. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Ready? 18 Cardinal.
We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
Ready.
6 defensive backs out there. Broncos going dime here on 3rd down.
76.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Throwing the out route complete. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
70. Hop, 70. Ready.
4th down, here's Daniels. They connect for the first. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookies. And some solid running here as he gets him 8 yards. They're into the red zone.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
Ready. Ready.
Running once again with Krosky Merritt. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about him when they get to the sidelines.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Get it. Cougar 19. Get it.
Play action now. Daniels rolling out to his left. And he scores. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders finish up an excellent opening series. Jayden Daniels with the touchdown. Going after up and good from Boswell. And the Commanders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Boswell on to send this away. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10.
Hold on, set. Kill. Ready. Away.
Opening play, and Bo will throw. Has him on the quick hitter. Space past the 35. Running down the left side. And he's out of bounds. But what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Man in motion here. They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Play made by Deron Payne.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
2nd down, give to Harvey. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Hold on, set. Away. Ready.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
You know, Kate, you'll get a little bit of grace for a drop in the first frame, but that's one, as this game goes on, he's got half. It's hard on 3rd down to execute. With the ball in your hands, you got to find a way to catch it.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
They were able to answer a score with a score, maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
Now Brown on to send it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Check, smash. Check. Ready?
Staying grounded with Swift. Rolling into enemy territory. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders get 6 more on their early advantage. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Commanders drive their lead to 11. Now Boswell on to send this away. Has this at the 6. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. First play in a drive. Here's Harvey. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Hold on a second. Ready.
Nix from the gun. Finds him on the crossing route. He takes it down to the 33. 35 on the pickup. And that's good for Broncos' 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Ready. Bombers. Hey, kill.
Run left side. Harvey. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Ready. Ready. Hot. Motion.
McMillan coming in motion right. Going to the ground again on 1st. No repeat success of that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play. Injury on offense after that last snap, Rock, and it is their running back, R.J. Harvey, who appears to be in some discomfort. Medical staff coming out to take a look. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Hold on a second. Kill. Ready. Hot.
It's Nix out of the pistol. They're trying to set up the screen. Dominant. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Hey, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Not an enviable spot as they come up 3rd and long.
Hold on a second. Ready. Hot.
They've got a man in motion. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Gets it downfield, on target to Sutton. Picked up a good chunk, but they stop him shy of the 1st. It's 4th and short. They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of the 1st quarter. The Commanders have an early lead. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. And inside the red zone, they're leaving the offense out. And all their pressure gets it done. That's a sack on 4th down as they force the turnover.
Well, this one never had a chance. Between the pressure right there in his face and the coverage downfield, quarterback still should have at least thrown it up there and given somebody an opportunity to make a play.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Swift to start the drive. And he will get to that 30-yard line before they stop him. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Come on. Hey, go.
Play action now with Daniels. Dump off to his fullback. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Ready.
From the gun, a run for Kronsky Merritt. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Looky here, you don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Yeah, that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Here we go. Start. Panther 11. 19. Target.
Daniels on 1st down. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
19. Target. 19. Get up. Panther.
And give it to Kronsky Merritt. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. 6 yards on the play and enough for a 1st.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
Hawk 70. Hawk 19 tight. 19 tight.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Escapes the pocket. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
Dude, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the net's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Ball right up against that marker, but not there yet. It's 2nd and inches.
76.
Now Daniels off the play action. Flushed out of the pocket. That's complete. McLaurin along the sideline. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard
County
line.
Lions.
Out of the gun, Daniels. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. It's the first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He's been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it, right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what would you call a first mistake throwing the ball, and they still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
60 Eagles. 60. Hurt. Dragon 60. Ready.
On 2nd and 10 now, Daniels finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular. when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
On third down, here's Swift. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up fourth down. Now on comes the Wizard of Oz, Chris Boswell, for the field goal. He's looking 34 yards here down the middle. Boswell able to knock it through, and then extends their lead to 14.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20. All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got first and 10.
Kill!
Off the play fake. Here's Nix. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Nix with it on first. He finds his running back, R.J. Harvey. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. First and 10 now from the 46.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Ready?
They fake the handoff. Now Nix. Ball in left side. He's got room to roam. This gets the whole way down to the 11-yard line.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger gain.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with first and 10. On the handoff, here's Harvey. And he takes this one in for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos make it a one-score game in the first half. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10.
Here we go. Start. Let's go.
This drive is going to begin with a run by Swift. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8, second down.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down.
Get up. Get up.
Going run again with Swift. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. A gain of 15 there. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
First down from the 42.
Ready.
Daniels setting up the play action. He finds Ingram, working downfield here. Touchdown, Washington! The Commanders take a 13-point lead. Boswell to add the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Commanders double their lead to 14.
Commanders 24, Broncos 10. Russ Boswell set to kick off.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Hold on, set. Ready. 11.
Giving this to Harvey. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
15 yards. That's good for Broncos. First
Nicks off the play action. Lofts it deep right side. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. 2nd down coming up. All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on 1st down.
Hold on, set.
Nicks, quick out wide, complete. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. That goes for 32 yards. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
Kill. Ready.
From the red zone now. And I'll set up the screen here. It's Harvey. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over us.
18-yard line.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Hold on, set. Ready.
Throwing again. Here's Nicks. Got a man. It's Knox. And he's brought down at the line.
Say, I know it's tough to evaluate when you're playing at game speed when there's chaos all around you. But if he looked around, I'm not sure that's the throw he would make again. Even one of the biggest targets, big old tight end, couldn't fight back to the line of scrimmage.
DBs out there for the Commanders on 3rd.
Bombers. Ready.
Motioning left is their running back. They'll throw again. Nicks. Complete beyond the marker. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos make it a one-score game before halftime. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Brown able to tack on the point after. And the Broncos chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
24. Broncos 17.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime.
Ready? 90, get ready.
Throwing on first down, Daniels. Brought in right side by McLaurin. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
On the ready.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Daniels now on first down. Caught by Deebo Samuel. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Kevin Byron.
On first down, here's Daniels. Throwing this for the end zone. This is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders will extend their lead as time expires in the half. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single high or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow it.
That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders double their lead to 14. Now Boswell on to send this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. Making some progress here. And he gets him into a good spot, just a yard or two shy of the 40-yard line.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room, some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success, and that's exactly what they did.
Knicks now on first and 10. Throwing the out route complete. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. It's an even 10-yard gain on the play. And it's going to be first down Denver. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
We send a man in motion. On first and 10, here's Nix. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to go down right along the midfield strike.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or big tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches will really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Hold on a sec. Ready?
Out of the gun, it's Nix. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos cut into the lead coming out of halftime.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin-off, a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch. He can do his damage big time.
That one right down the middle. And the Broncos chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Bronx. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts, a very minimal gain.
following that little 2-yard run. It's 2nd and 8.
Come on, come on. Pat the 60, pat the 60. Ready?
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Finds him over the middle. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Washington first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack them only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Play action now with Daniels. Connects on the crosser. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. 25 on that play. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Giving this to Kronsky-Merritt. He finds him 6 yards on that first down run.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front seven.
Got it. Ready?
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Cougar 19.
You're going to run again here with Kronsky-Merritt. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer. The Commanders take a timeout. It's their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now.
Here we go.
Kronsky-Merritt straight ahead. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused, and they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
Boswell able to knock it through, and that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Return coming from the 6. Escapes a defender. He's stopped on the run back of the 27. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10.
Hold on a second. Oh, ready. Captain.
There's the fake. Here's Nix. Gonna let this one fly. Deep downfield. Brought in inside the 20. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos shrinking the lead some in the 3rd.
Kate, that is simply put, perfect play action right there. That action drew the eyes of those defenders, and he's able to throw that ball right over their heads.
Brown adds the PAT. And the Broncos cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Starting on the ground here, Kronsky-Merritt. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Hot 70, hot 70. Let's go.
Play fake here, Daniels. It's a big strike downfield to Samuel. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders make it a 9-point advantage. Deebo Samuel, the touchdown. Boswell to add the PAT. The point after splits the upright. And the Commanders make it a 10-point ball game. Now Boswell on to send this away. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10.
Almost set. Ready. Ready.
It's Nix out of the pistol. Short pass brought in. He is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Only took them one play, Brock, and they have already made it to the 40-yard line.
Almost set. Ready. Ready.
Shotgun handoff to Harvey. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Okay, a 2-yard run on 1st down. I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Nix from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Goes to the hurry-up offense here. Third and long for him here. He has the 1st over the middle. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. On 1st down, it's Nix. Into the hands of Knox, complete. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Ready. Ready.
Nix with it on 1st. Finds a man right side. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that's way too much risk for that reward.
Captain. Ready. Ready.
Once more, it's Nix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That was Tanneroa McMillan he was looking for. And that takes them to third down.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
Running back sent in motion left. On third down, here's Nix. He brings it in. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Dobbins on first and goal. And he takes this one in for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. Brown now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up and it's away. Just a three-point game now. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10. From the gun, it's Daniels. This is Ingram working the left side. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's the Commanders who hold the lead. Not a big one, though. Trying to carry this through the end. Second down now, they need 7. They go inside give to Koski Merritt. Oh, he loses the football! And the Broncos corral it. And they can't add anything after that recovery, partner, but they do take possession of the football.
You're using this play to try for a first down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for third down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
First and 10. It's Harvey. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be second down.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Handoff goes to Dobbins, running left. And he's going to look ahead for a couple here. It's third down now.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Six yards to go here. It's third down. Give up the middle to Harvey. And they get stuffed. He is knocked backwards on the play. That makes it fourth down.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
On fourth down, Broncos going to call on Jeremy Crawshaw here to punt. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. Pulled in at the 20. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold.
At their own 24-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. Play action now. Daniels. Going over the middle, but it's incomplete. That was intended for Deebo Samuel. So it'll be 2nd down.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10. Krosky Merritt gets it from the gun. He takes it ahead for a healthy 70 yards. It's 3rd down. Dose of the hurry up here.
Tackled at the 32-yard line.
It's 3rd and 2. Now Daniels. Chased out to his right. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. The Commanders ready for the punt. Bryce Baringer, the one to send it away. Oh, wow, the puncher's game for this one. It's a fake. And he's hauled down before he can pay off that gamble as their creativity is rewarded with a turnover on downs.
Well, they tried the fake, but no one was fooled. Defenders saw right through that attempt to sell that punt. Clearly, this squad did their homework this week, and they knew that was coming on 4th down.
Now an inside handoff to Dobbins. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is he puts some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road to what looked like a very plain play.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. It's Harvey straight ahead. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
You know, Coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
All set now. 1st and 10. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. Defense wise to that call there. Receiver wrapped up for no gain. 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. This is Harvey. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. Looking to throw. Now set up the screen here. It's Harvey. The defense contains him. That's going to force 4th down as he's dropped for a loss. An important attempt coming up here for Tanner Brown. This 42 yards from the right half. Tracking for it, and it's good! And they've tied it up late in the 4th.
The prospect of overtime now, Kate's right on the horizon thanks to that field goal. His mindset, though, it's the same as all his teammates out there. He's about to take the field. Let's go get this ball back. Let's find a way to win this thing in regulation.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. defenders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. From the gun, run for Koski Merritt. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. He gets a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
2 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning for them to use, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
Go, Jack. 60, Panther 11, Panther 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Ready, right?
Out of the gun, Daniels. Look at that power, deep left side. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Hey, smash. 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready?
To throw again on 2nd down. Daniels. Finds him on the crossing route. And he has them a 1st down, which they will tackle on the other side of this 2-minute warning. Give it to Koski Merritt. He rips off 8 yards on the final play before our 2-minute warning. With 1:54 remaining, the defense burns a timeout.
Ready?
1st down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Here we go. Go.
Running once again with Koski Merritt. And he's going to have the Washington touchdown. The Commanders have taken the lead late. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win them the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal. But you do have to ask the question, do they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Almost set. Ready. By 8. Captain, 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 captain. Bombers, bombers, bombers.
Setting up to pass. Dumps it off to his running back. They're backed up. Not a stop they could afford, Brock, as this one loses yards.
Brought down back at the 32.
To throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. He's got it inside the 10. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal. They'll run here. It's Harvey. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal. At the 6.
Another for Harvey. And this defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. Injury on offense after that last snap, Brock. And it is their running back, R.J. Harvey, who appears to be in some discomfort. Medical staff coming out to take a look. Defense in the dime now, clinging to that lead.
On my set. Ready. Bombers, bombers, bombers.
Looking to throw it. And he brings it in. Touchdown. And a big decision coming up for him now. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
They're lining up for 2. This is for the lead and potentially the win.
The Broncos will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Now the Broncos take their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Coach did not hesitate there. He held up those 2 fingers right away. They're going to try for this win.
Ready. Ready. Ready.
And it's incomplete. The defense makes a stand, and they'll keep a 1-point lead with only seconds to play. Down inside 30 seconds now. Their hopes resting on finding a way to get this football. And this is going to be covered up by the Commanders. That should just about lock up the win. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line.
Let's go.
No timeouts remaining here, partner, so they can just run out this clock. This one left for Daniels. So score this as a win for the Commanders. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb, going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happens over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Huard, and everyone involved on our crew.